right, good morning. You are tuned into 1100 WSGI, and this is Lee Maire on The Go Show. I'm so glad you all joined me. This is May, and May is National Military Appreciation Month. Now, I know that we should be appreciating and showing our appreciation for our military every minute of every day of every month. However, they do put aside May because of all of the military holidays within May. It's not just Memorial Day, you have Armed Forces Day, Spouses Day, several. And so I am asking for your help as the newest board member for the Orange Heart Medal Foundation, which I was just voted in a few weeks ago. And that is such an honor for me. I thank you very much for that honor. However, I am now calling for your help in something, and I'm also offering my help in something. So Miss Laverne started to touch on it in her broadcast, and if you missed any of that, please go back and listen to that. But I am going to be asking specifically the churches, because I did this at my church, Lights Chapel, and so we have a model that you can use. So this is for the churches. What I would like you to do is, starting in May, because it's Military Appreciation Month, you can start taking up a special offering to get the your church members who are Vietnam veterans. You can get them on the Orange Heart Medal wall in Springfield Memorial Gardens. So this is what we did at Lights Chapel. We started the first Sunday of May. I thought it was going to take us every Sunday in the month to collect the money. However, after 3 weeks, we already had enough money to put all of our Vietnam vets on the wall. And then once that cenotaph was done, we had a special ceremony right there, and it was so special. And so I am asking all the churches to find out who your Vietnam vets are, and to start taking up now an offering to get everybody on. It costs $150 per name to get them on the wall. Now, I know some people may just say, hey, you know what? How many people are there? Let me write a check for them all. That's fine too. But I think it's kind of special when you have the whole congregation contributing to it, because it's like a gift from all of them. So please use this May Appreciation Month to do this. And if you go to the orangeheartmedal.org website, there is a printable Orange Heart Memorial application for the wall, so that you can confirm that someone is eligible to be on the wall. Now, they don't have to have had Agent Orange exposure to be on this wall. This wall is for all Vietnam vets. And as many of you know, we are losing our Vietnam vets at an astounding rate every single day. We got to get these people, we got to get our soldiers on the wall, okay? So please help me in this. You can go to orangeheartmedal.org, print out this application, have these ready. This is what we did at Lights Chapel. We made a copy of this, we copied like 20 or so, whatever, however many you think you need. Put them on a clipboard, take them to your church, have someone make an announcement, or you can play this video, and then take the offering, find out, get the information on your Vietnam vets, and I will help in any way that I can. So if you need to reach me, social media is always the best. On Facebook, I have my profile picture is a white circle that says rule number 1, and then it says put God at the center of everything. That is my profile picture. You're welcome to message me there on Messenger, or you can email me at retroleemarie@gmail.com, retroleemarie@gmail.com. I do have a phone number, but I can't answer phone numbers that I don't know right now because I get a lot. So texting is fine, but email and social media are always better because of my full schedule. So anyways, I want to help in any way I can. I want to get every Vietnam veteran in Robertson County on that wall. Now, you don't have to be in Robertson County. Obviously, we got my brother-in-law lives in Oregon, and my siblings and I, we pitched in for his 70th birthday, and we put him on the wall, which was a great surprise for him. So you can get all, and I would like to say, hey, go into your communities, into your neighborhoods, into your families, find out, make sure these Vietnam veterans are on the wall. My goal as a brand new board member is by the end of this year to get every Robertson County Vietnam vet on this wall. So please help. If you want to go to the website, again, it's orangeheartmedal.org. You can make donations there. You can also mail donations if you say like, well, hey, can I just send a check? Yes, you can send a check. This is where you send it. You make your check payable to Orange Heart Medal Foundation, and you mail it to 13833 Owens Chapel Road. Again, that is 13833 Owens Chapel Road in Springfield, 37172. So please forward on this information. Ken Gamble is our president, and if you would like to email our founder/president, Ken's information is kengamble68@gmail.com. Again, that's kengamble68@gmail.com. His phone number is 615-973-5279. Again, 615-973-5279. And he is the one that founded this in 2018, our organization. So if you have any questions at all, and the website has a lot of great information on it. It's also how you can get a free Orange Heart Medal sent to a veteran as well. So check out that website and call your churches right now and tell them that you want to do this for Military Appreciation Month, because we need to do this. Talk about a group that has paid it forward. Our veterans have paid it forward. We live in a free country because of them, and we need to show our love and our appreciation. So please help me do this. Okay, so that is my talk on that. Today is May 1st. Tomorrow is May 2nd. Every first Thursday in the month, every first Thursday in May each year is National Day of Prayer. And so if you know of some events going on, please go ahead and put those into the show comments. I have Miss Linda is watching the feed right now, and so she will let me know if some of those come up. And so, I noticed that a lot of communities in other states were doing things. And so I was searching yesterday to see if Springfield had anything. I couldn't find something specifically, but someone told me that just informally people go in the mornings at like 8 or something to the courthouse stairs. I'm still trying to find a definite information on that. However, I did find that White House is doing a large recognition for that. So I'm going to pull that up right now so that I can invite you to that, since White House is within Robertson County, well, part of it anyway. And so here is theirs. They are doing and this was posted by the White House Area Chamber of Commerce. So they are doing this in honor of National Day of Prayer. And this is tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. And it says, lift up the word, light up the world. This Thursday in honor of National Day of Prayer. Leaders from our community will gather at the White House Municipal Park's main pavilion at 7:30 for a special community prayer service. It says, let's come together to lift up our nation, our state, our counties, our city, churches, schools, and families in unity and faith. So it says, whether you're on your way to work or have a moment to spare, please stop by and join us for a short prayer service. Together, let's make a difference through the power of prayer. Thank you, White House. Thank you, White House Chamber, for having this. And I hope that there are some other ones out there in Robertson County, and maybe I just couldn't find you on Facebook. And so I understand not everybody posts everything on Facebook, but I'll tell you right now, you're missing out on advertising, free advertising, if you're not up on Facebook, because that is a really great way for people like me that talk about events all the time. It's really a good way. And I know I've talked with some people before, and they said, well, we posted it on our Facebook page. You know what? Make an invite, an event invite. If you don't know how to do that, just call me or text me or email me, retroleemarie@gmail.com. I'm happy to tell you how to do it. It's not that hard, because believe me, I am not very techy, in case you haven't noticed. But I figured out how to send an event invite. And the reason why those are so good is when you go to share them, you can actually pick people from your contact list to invite. And sometimes they will ignore those. So I will then also send it on Messenger. I'll send a link on Messenger. So there's a lot of ways to send it when it is an actual event invite. So I encourage all churches to do that, especially. And that's another thing as far as churches go. Here's one pet peeve that I have that I want to I'm trying to help in any way that I can. When I go to a church website or Facebook page, you need to make it really clear what time your service is, okay? And this goes for not just our county, but I've been on vacation other places and trying to find a church. And, I heard one time, I can't remember now where it was, but I was hearing these great reviews about a church. Oh, you have to go to it. I went online. I tried everything I can. I texted and emailed and Facebook messaged everybody affiliated with this church to find out what time their service was, because it was nowhere on their website. It was nowhere on their Facebook page. And I could never find out. So before I go back to that city again, I will need to call ahead of time and figure that out, because why are we hiding this stuff? I don't get it. We really need to focus on, we invite people, or we do these great events, but if people don't know what time or how to go or anything, it's all for naught. So please, utilize Facebook like that, because you really can. Matter of fact, here's one way. All right. Recently, I opened a dance studio on the square, and it's called Well in the Square, because I'm really focusing on wellness. That's what the line dances are for. They're for fun and wellness. Because why? I know I needed my circulation going, and I thought, okay, well, if I'm teaching, then my circulation is going to be moving. So join with me at the Well in the Square. But anyways, what I wanted to tell you is my first 14 students came because they saw my Facebook post. I did not know, I knew a couple. I knew two of the 14. The other 12 found me because I posted things on different groups like HIP Springfield, HIP Greenbrier. So it's a great resource that is free and at your fingertips. I would not have had those 12 students had I not gone on there. So utilize Facebook to publicize your stuff. That's all I can say. I know that there's plenty of other ways as well, but anyways, back to the dance studio. I do want to tell you, welcome to all my new students that I've met. I absolutely love you all. You are all my kids already, and they're doing so great. We're having a great time learning line dancing, and tomorrow we do have line dance again, and so two things in the morning and two classes in the morning and two classes later in the afternoon. However, starting May 14th, we are going to have a brand new schedule, and this is really something that you all have created, because I put a survey out there and I got a lot of great feedback on what times. So I'm going to be giving you those new revised times after the commercial break. So let's go ahead and take a quick break and hear about Ridgetop Mower.
Ridgetop Mower provides lawnmower repair, parts and service, pickup and delivery, and free equipment removal. Open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturday. Ridgetop Mower is located at 1101 Matthew Street in the heart of Springfield. Call Gary at Ridgetop Mower, 615-855-0044. That's 615-855-0044. And be sure to tell him Lee Maire sent you.
All right, Ridgetop Mower. I know all of you are mowing like crazy now. It is the season. All right, so as promised, I wanted to give you the new times for these dance classes. So these are going to be starting on May 14th. So tomorrow is the same schedule y'all have been going to. Next week is our May break, so I am not open at all next week. But then starting Tuesday, May 14th, here is the new and improved, revised, added in classes at Well in the Square. And in case I forget to mention, Well in the Square is right next to Crossroads Christian Bookstore in the Square. And Nancy and her family are just so amazing. We are so grateful to have a store like this still in our community. So please support her. Don't just go Amazon on everything. They have amazing gifts, and with Father's Day and Mother's Day and graduation and all this stuff coming up, you're going to want to stop in Crossroads. But anyways, I digress. My studio is right next to there, and I'm going to give you the new schedule because I want to see y'all get well. All right, so here are the new class times. So 7:15 a.m. to 7:45. That is our first line dance class. So all of you that wanted to get your circulation moving before you sat at that desk for 8 hours, there you go, 7:15 to 7:45. At 7:50, 50 to 8:20, we're going to do something. It's called Goal Walk. And it's a half hour where we're going to walk the square, and you can also discuss any goals that you have. And I'm going to tell you in a minute what my goal is for this next 3 weeks. So the walking route will begin and end at the well. Then at 10:45 to 11:15, we are going to do a midday-ish, mid-morning-ish line dance class, because we do have several students that love that time. And then that is going to be followed 5 minutes after that. We're going to do another goal walk class. So you don't have to do, all of these. You can do one, you can do two, you can do three, however you want to mix and match. It's all up to you. Then at night, 5:15 to 5:45. So all you people that wanted me to keep that 5:15 time slot, I am keeping it. Now, here is for the late people who y'all said, I'm driving from Nashville, you're killing me. All right, 6:15 to 6:45 line dance class. All right, you got time. You got time to get to it. All right, and then we are going to do something brand new, 7 to 7:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is couples only. And so this is Learn to Couple Dance with Confidence. These classes are designed as date nights for engaged or married couples. I was realizing when I was trying to find marriage ministry things in Robertson County that we're a bit lacking in that category. So I thought, you know what? Why not have a class just designated for married couples and engaged couples and teach them to dance with confidence? Because you know what? When you can dance with confidence, when you go out, boy, that is great for your marriage. And just having this time, even though it's only a half hour, having that time just dedicated to your spouse, I am really looking forward to this. So that is going to be 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So some of you might want to take that line dance class from 6:15 to 6:45 and then take a 15-minute breather and then take the couples class from 7 to 7:30 p.m. So I would love to see you all there. Again, the well is located at 600 South Main Street in Springfield. When you are standing in the street and you see Crossroads, it is the door to the left of Crossroads, okay? And you can look for the wishing well in the window. When I told my father-in-law that I was going to be calling it the well in the square, within 48 hours, he had this gorgeous well built, not even from a pattern, just, built. So everybody's loving to come by and see the wishing well. So anyways, that is the building that I am renting to do dance classes for fun and wellness. So I hope you guys will all take advantage of that. And yes, space is limited, so you want to register early. And Nancy over at Crossroads said she would be happy to register you. So when you're going in there to get your mom's day present or your graduation present, you can go ahead and ask her for the application, and she can take your payment so that you're guaranteed a spot, because it's not a huge studio, so it will be limited. And so you want to guarantee your spot by doing that. So again, my email is retroleemarie@gmail.com. And yes, I do take Venmo now. So, but you can go to Nancy with cash, check, or Venmo. Okay. So that is all that information. And yes, I am going to be doing a special in this month of May for our military, former and current military. So, and I encourage all the other businesses as well to do a military special. And I think I'm going to reach out to UPS, because I'm thinking that I want to get some little cool banners, about appreciating our military. Maybe they can make some that can go into the windows of our businesses. So Tom, I'm going to be calling you today about that. UPS is one of our fabulous sponsors here on The Go Show. Matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and play that commercial? I know next week they're going to have a brand new commercial out, but so here's the last time for this commercial for UPS.
Hi there, this is Tom Fox, and my family and I are the new owners at the UPS store in Springfield, Tennessee. We can help you with all your packing and shipping needs. I have our assistant manager, Daniel Sweeten, here with me, who's one of the friendly faces greeting you when you come in. Tell us about the print shop, Daniel.
We're a one-stop print shop for all your personal and business needs. We can copy, print, scan, finish, and do just about anything you can imagine we can print. We also do wide format printing, such as blueprints, yard signs, banners, and we also do business cards, flyers, invitations, and booklets.
Our hours are 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday.
Our shredding service is normally $1.59 a pound. This month, we're slashing it in half to 79 cents a pound. We also have 20% off our wide format printing for the entire month.
We're located next to HD Hills at 513 Memorial Boulevard. Just look for the blue awning. Come by and see us, as it's always a great day at the UPS store.
All right. Hi, thank you, Mr. Fox, and everybody at UPS. I love the staff at UPS. Can I just tell you that? They are so amazing. Okay, here we go. Calendar items, other calendar items. There is so much going on. That's why I don't even have a guest today, because I was thinking about it and I'm like, you know what? There is so much going on that they wouldn't really have that much time to go over that. So, of course, today is May 1st. I cannot believe that, but it is. Now, don't forget, tomorrow is Thursday, and this is in progress right now, but you can attend this still. Freedom Nights with John and Shannon Baumgardner. Okay, this is over at 2427 Highway 41 South in Greenbrier. Again, that's 2427 Highway 41 in Greenbrier, the Organic Community Church. Pastor T. Rawls is the pastor there, and they've been doing John and Shannon have been doing a series over there, but like I said, each one is also a class on its own. So if you haven't been able to attend thus far, that's okay. There's still a few left in May, and believe me, they are all excellent. So if you have a Thursday night free at 6:45 p.m., make sure you head out over to Greenbrier, and this series is a life changer, and I mean that. Biblical Foundations of Freedom by Art Mathias. That book, oh my goodness, you have to get it. That's all I can say. And she has them for sale over there. The class itself is free. I think the book is like $25. If you can't make it out, then just find it online or call Shannon. She now has Wellspring Ministries, now has their official website is up. And I did share that on my Facebook page. So check that out. They also do one-on-one counseling, which is amazing. And I love all the things that she has taught me, like pray it, don't say it. Every time I try to start saying or complaining about something, she'll say, Lee Marie, pray it, don't say it. And that's true. We need to pray. We need to pray. And we have to remember who the enemy is. The enemy is not our friends, not our families, not people in the community, not people that we don't agree with politically. Our enemy is the enemy. And that is what we need to focus on. We need to know and to recognize the enemy and to choose God's way, God's kingdom, not things of the enemy's kingdom. So anyways, I've learned so much from John and Shannon, and so I cannot recommend them enough. And so please check that out. Okay, so going back to my website here. All right, so today, Military Appreciation Month kicks off, and then tomorrow is National Day of Prayer. Please be involved with one of those celebrations. And again, if you know of some that aren't on my Facebook page, please send me the official information. The only one I have up here so far is the big one in White House, which I guess I will be going to that. Okay, and then Friday, May 3rd, kicks off First Friday Markets in Springfield, and that starts at 6 p.m. right there in the square, right where the beautiful historic courthouse is, and lots of great booths there. Food trucks, vendors, lots of things. So I hope that you will all come on out to the square in Springfield for the First Friday Market. All right, Saturday is the first Saturday of May, which means the GOP has their monthly gathering at Purpose Life Church. And guess what? They're going to have Wild.com speak about the state of the nation's health and politics that are involved with that. That's not the exact title, but it's something like that. I'll look it up. Anyways, yes, Dr. Dale Brown is going to be speaking at the GOP breakfast on this Saturday. And so potluck breakfast starts at 8:30, and then the program itself starts at 9. It's free admission. All ages are welcome. Everybody's welcome to come to that. Purpose Life Church is located at 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield. Again, that's 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield, 8:30 a.m. And, you know what? I almost forgot. The day before is the First Friday, which means Wild Doc will be in studio doing his normal 1-hour show. And if you haven't seen any of Wild Doc's shows, by all means, please go to the WSGI1100.com website and look those up, because he has so much amazing information. He is deep in the research, and I love doctors that are like that. My friend Dr. Andrew Fujita in California is the same way, but he's just like going to all the seminars, pouring through the research, finding, because there's so much that we don't know that can help our health. And so, you gotta take your healthcare into your own hands. That's all I can say. No one cares about you as much as you do. Well, God cares, but you need to do your own research and getting a hold of people like Wild Doc at Wild Roots Wellness, or Dr. Andrew Fujita at drfujita.com, because I talked to him and I said, I have some friends that I need to send you. And he said, okay, well, if they're too far away, they can do consultations over the phone. And I know Wild Doc does the same thing. So both of these men are Christian healers that are pouring over research, and what more could you ask for? So if you need, and they both love to be challenged. They said, hey, if you have something that the doctors are like, oh, we've done all these tests, we don't know what's wrong with you, we don't know what to tell you what to do. They love those. They love those because those are cases they can crack, and that they're cracking every day. So they've got a lot of great things. So please, if you have one of those puzzling ailments that the regular people in the medical industry aren't able to figure out, look up Wild Doc, or look up Dr. Fujita, Fujita. I want to have him on a call-in show soon too. Okay, so anyways, we have something every day so far. We sure do. Goodness. All right. So Friday, Wild Doc will be here in studio in the morning from 8 to 9. And then we all go at 6 o'clock to the First Friday Market. And yeah, you can stop by the well. I'll be there in front of the well. And you can come see the beautiful wooden dance floor that I've accumulated. Okay, then Saturday we have GOP breakfast. Oh, Saturday night, it's going to be a really fun night at Murph's Country Music Barn. It's a family thing. You can eat there. You come early. I think the doors open at 6. The cover is $9 for adults, and kids 6 to 12, I believe, are $6, and then under 6, I believe, are free. But you can go to Murph's Country Music Barn, and on Facebook, they're in Cedar Hill, and they always post a lot of pictures and stuff every single week. So they have line dance classes from 6:30 to 7:30. They're not taught by me. It's actually going to be Crystal. She's fabulous. And then at 7:30, the live music starts. And it's just a really nice, and if you go on their Facebook page, you'll see lots of little families dancing together. It's just a great night out. So that is Saturday night, this Saturday night. So hopefully we'll see you there. Sunday, May 5th is the first Sunday of May, which means it is May Day, homecoming at Lights Chapel in Greenbrier. So they're going to be having some special gospel music at 10 a.m., followed by, I think that's going to go from about 10 to 10:45-ish. And then at 11, they will have their normal service with Pastor Mike Duff. And then immediately following that 11 a.m. service is going to be our potluck. And I believe the church is supplying meat and drinks. So everybody else brings sides. And oh my goodness, I love this. And you can go on my Facebook page and look at some past potlucks from Lights Chapel. What an amazing group of people. We have such a good time at those. So I'd love to invite you to come to our homecoming. Matter of fact, it's kind of interesting. That's how I found Pastor Michael Duff in the first place. Now, I'm not trying to steal any people away from their churches, because I know we have a gazillion amazing churches here in Robertson County. I mean, it's almost reason enough just to move here. But so when we got here, we kept going to different churches, trying things out. We're like, oh, we like them all, But one particular time we were going to a church, and then they had Pastor Michael Duff come speak at their homecoming. And Stephen was like, oh, we have to follow this guy, because he totally reminded Stephen of the pastor that he had as a kid growing up. And he's just, this is it. He's like, I love Pastor Michael Duff. So we were actually driving 40 minutes to Russellville every Sunday and Wednesday, passing by like 25 churches to go to see Pastor Michael Duff. And so we were so happy when he moved over to Lights Chapel in Greenbrier. We're like, ah. So anyways, he's there. The church is growing, so I better not talk it up too much, because gotta make sure there's room for everybody now. But yeah, if you've been watching the pictures, we've just been growing and growing, and there's been more baptisms, and God is moving there. That's all I can say. But anyways, I'd love for you to come out and enjoy May Day with us. And that is this coming Sunday, May 5th. All right, there is so much. And then every single weekend in May, there are things going on. I'm just going to go over a few of the highlights. What time is it? Oy. I guess I do need to do another break, don't I? All right, let me do another break and then I'll come back and give you some more dates to add to your calendar. So let's go ahead here.
Nothing can compare to the down-home customer service that you receive from a small-town, family-run drugstore like Southside Drug Company. Stop in and talk with the friendly staff. They've been specializing in hometown customer service for over 100 years. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit SouthsideDrugCo.com. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you.
Ridgetop Mower.
All right, and I'm going to just give a little teaser here. I'm not going to give all the information, but you know how they had that healthy cafe over there at Southside, and then they had to close it because someone became a pastor and left? Well, rumor has it that that cafe portion, the healthy cafe, that is going to be opening again, maybe like as early as the first week of June. So keep your eyes on that for Southside because we need those healthy alternatives. And this is a perfect time for me to publicly say what my goal is for the next 3 weeks, because if you want to join me, I'm happy to have you join me in this. So here's my goal starting today for the next 3 weeks. I'm going to be trying my best to only eat fruit, vegetables, and meat. All right. I've said it. I've publicly said it. And if you want to join me in this, please put in the comment section, or you can email me or whatever. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep a journal to see how I do every day, but I'm going to do my best. Fruits, veggies, and meat, because I know that that is the most healthiest thing for my body. Now, I know everybody's different, so I'm not a doctor. You want to make sure that this is what, is good for you. Obviously, some people definitely can't do wheat, can't do gluten or dairy. As a matter of fact, I was talking to one of my friends and he said, probably 80% of the people would do best if they didn't do any gluten or dairy, especially nowadays with what is in it. So I'm just throwing this out there as a little challenge, a little mid-year challenge for you, that if you're looking to get healthier, or if maybe your bones are achy, or if you have arthritis, it's really good if you don't clog up the arteries with gluten. And so I'm not going to be doing things that are in a box or things that are in a bag, because those aren't real whole foods. Whole foods are the actual whole food. This is a vegetable. This is a strawberry. This is a blueberry. And so things in boxes and bags, usually they taste like food and they look like food, but there's more stuff in them that aren't food than is food. So you know what I mean. So anyways, that is my challenge. And if you want to join me in that, you're more than welcome to. If you're going to be taking my classes, I am going to put a scale in there just for people who want to do that. I want to. I don't normally weigh myself because I just kind of go by how I look in pictures or how I look in my clothes or how my clothes feel. I don't really, numbers aren't that thing to me, but I thought it'd be kind of fun that anybody that's in the challenge, if you want to weigh yourself and log it somewhere private, and then at the end of the 3 weeks, we can say like, between the, 6 of us or however many people join me, we lost a total of, 83 pounds or whatever. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Like nobody could, you don't have to say what your starting weight was or how much you lost, but it'd be fun to just put it in a bowl and, how much you lost. And then we can kind of have this little celebration together. So anyways, again, only fruits, veggies, and meat for the next 3 weeks. Now, I am going to make some exceptions. So like, hey, you're going and you're visiting your grandma and she made lasagna and that's all that there is. And she's really happy to tell you, I made your favorite lasagna dish. You're not gonna be like, sorry, grandma. No, you're gonna eat. And that's fine. What I'm saying is when you deliberately are, buying food for yourself or at a restaurant, make those healthy choices. When you're at someone's home and there isn't that healthy choice, don't be all like, talking about it. Just eat and eat regularly, and you know how to make up for it. So anyways, that's my little health challenge for you all. I know everybody makes, resolutions in January, but this is a little mid-year pep talk for you. All right. Back to calendar items. I can't believe it's already 20 That's hilarious. Okay, so May 10th. It is a Friday and 8:30 a.m. The library board meeting. These are open to the public. And it's right there. The library doesn't open until 9, so you have to go in the side door. usually. But it's 8:30 to usually 9:30, and it's real important for you to know what's going on in your library. They do get funds from both city and county, and so if you have suggestions or whatever, you can address the board, but you do need to let them know ahead of time and get on the agenda and tell them what you want to talk about. But I think it's real important. A lot of people are out there complaining about stuff, about books or whatever that aren't there, or books that are there. Well, get involved. Why do you just complain about it if you're not going to be involved? So anyways, that's something that you can go to. 8:42. All right, I'm going to do I have one more ad, don't I? Let's see. South Side, we did. Oh, no, good. We are out through my ads. Great. And I do have time for all of these calendar items. All right. Back to calendar dates. Fabulous. Okay, so, and don't forget, on the 10th, May 10th, Authentic Coffee is doing their Bluegrass Jam that night, and that's free. There's several areas every single Friday, but the 10th is what I'm telling people to go to, because the 3rd and the 17th, we already have really cool things to go to. So 10th, you can put Authentic Coffee on your calendar, free, and some of the best bluegrass pickers you will find. All right, on the 11th, there's a lot going on. I wish everybody would have looked at that before they started doubling over on things. But so what I'm going to tell you to go to is the same thing that Laverne was talking about, and that is the fundraiser for My Father's House. And that is at the Robertson County Fairgrounds. And that is from 10 to 4 on Saturday the 11th. And there's going to be car shows, things for the kids, vendor booths, a lot of things, entertainment. I was so impressed with the schedule that they have for this. So please, on May 11th, 10 to 4, go to the fundraiser for My Father's House. And like I said, there's a lot of competing things that day, but I think that's the best one to go to. All right, so then we go to the next week of May. The new dance classes start up Tuesday, May 14th, and also the Goal Walk classes are starting May 14th. That is a Tuesday, right there at Well in the Square. And then, oh my goodness, so much. Oh, the next weekend after that, Kilgore. Now, make sure you have Kilgore on your calendar. So many amazing bands and so much family fun. And I tell you, that Friday night is so fun. They do a square dance in the barn, which I saw online that the barn has been renovated. So I'm excited to see that. So they have a caller, and they do a little square dance lesson for you to make it real easy, so it's not like you have to know what to do. And I tell you, I have never laughed so hard than at that Friday night dance. Super fun. So Friday has other stuff too. They had the Dan Kelly Jr. Fiddle Contest, which is ages 14 and under. And they are going to have a Friday night catfish fry this time. This is a new thing. So right there alone is reason to go. But yeah, go to the Friday night at the Kilgore. The admission for this whole weekend is only $10, which is a complete steal, because this is so good. And the bands that they have, oh, goodness. So, and kids 12 and under are free. So what a great family event at this. And you can bring your own lawn chair, because it's a big grassy hill there that is above the stage. And this is rain or shine. They do have a big tent up there, so that's good. But this is at the Kilgore Park, and I know not everybody knows where that is, because we have some new people in town. I met them last Saturday at the Bluegrass Festival in the square, and they were like, where is Kilgore? Where is Cross Plains? I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so Kilgore Park, 150 Kilgore Trace in Cross Plains, and the bands that are going to be there are just amazing. Ridgetop Ramblers, of course, and Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass. And then there's also the Green River Review, Sugar Ridge, and I thought there was one more, but I can't see it right here. But Larry and Cheryl Chun and A Step Ahead will be there. So this is a great festival that everyone should be going to. Totally family friendly. No alcohol is served at the Kilgore Festival. Just a great day for your entire family. So I hope you guys will put Friday night, May 17th, and then Saturday. And Saturday, the music starts at 11. It doesn't have an ending time at the flyer, but I think it goes to probably 7 or 8-ish, something like that, Maybe it's 8 or 9ish. But anyways, Kilgore, look them up on Facebook. And matter of fact, on my Facebook page, I'm just going to scroll over there right now because I want you guys to be able to find these events that I'm talking about. Okay, so if you do go to Lee Marie, which again, a white circle, the letters that you can read say rule number 1, really big. That is my profile pic, and I put up a lot of these events. So I do have first on there, I have tomorrow, 7:30 a.m.'s Community Day of Prayer over in White House. And then the next thing here, Kilgore Bluegrass Festival. And again, share these things. Let your friends know, because I can't tell you too how many people, like, I talk to them like, oh, if I would have known. I was like, well, if you would listen to the Go Show, or if you would look at my Facebook page, you would see these things. So, you can help me spread the word on these things, because these things are good things to go to. All right. Then we have, and this is a little bit advance notice, but I want to let you know that we are actually going to have Brandon James Smith from the Tennessee Attorney General's Office is going to be speaking on the history and scope of the Second Amendment. And he is going to be coming to the Robertson County TFA chapter meeting potluck on the 13th of May. So that 6 p.m. is the potluck. And 6:30 is the program. So please forward this to people, because, you can't have your First Amendment if you don't have your Second Amendment. So that is how important the Second Amendment is. So this would be a great one to invite people to, especially new people that don't really understand the importance of the Second Amendment. This is the one you need to come to and invite people. So please share that. All right, let's see, what else have I not brought up? Oh, Eddie Crook's Red Book Hymn Sing. Now, this looks cool. This is this Saturday at 3 p.m. American Top Gospel also has a lot of great stuff. That's Brother T. Rawls' site. So he has this on there, and so you can go, where is this at? I think this is this is at McFerrin Missionary Baptist. 431 Old Hickory Boulevard in Madison, Tennessee. And so that is this Saturday at 3 p.m., a sing-along of hymns. Oh, man, I wonder if I can make it over there after my other stuff. Yeah, I think I can. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Okay, more fun things. We only have like 10 minutes left, and I will do a closing prayer. So remind me on that, Miss Linda. Miss Linda, thank you so much, Miss Linda, for helping me. Oh, Hillbilly Reunion. Yes, this is a lady that came up to me Saturday at the Tri-State Bluegrass Festival in the Square. If you missed that, I don't know why you did, but maybe the wind blew you away. It was pretty windy, but it was great, and great music. Oh my gosh, did I meet so many fabulous people, man, and had some really great food too. Okay, one of the ladies I met put this flyer in my hand for the Hillbilly Reunion, a hayride of laughs, presented by Acting Up. And so this is through Willow Oaks. So willowoaksarts.org, and you can get tickets. It's going to be this Saturday, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then it says Tuesday, May 7th at 7 p.m. Oh, I didn't realize that. So there are several productions of this, and it's family friendly, and she said it's hysterical. So again, that's called Hillbilly Reunion. You can go to the willowoaksarts.org for information. Tickets for students are only $5 and adults are only $12. So this is really going to be great. And let's see, location is probably over at their theater. Let's see if I can tell by that. I like it when it just, like, you can really see on that page, but I can't tell from that flyer. So you'll have to look it up to see exactly where it is being held. I think it's going to be at the Willow Oaks Art Center, but Miss Linda might be able to tell me that for sure, because I couldn't tell by just looking at the flyer. Just a reminder, surround yourself with people who make you a better person. That's on my Facebook page. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, okay. So there's going to be a grand opening over at 12 p.m. tomorrow at the Springfield Antique Barn. So a grand reopening over at the Springfield Antique Bar tomorrow at 12 p.m. So tomorrow is Thursday. All right. This Saturday at 10 a.m. Oh, boy, there's a lot of stuff this Saturday, too. This Saturday at 10 a.m., Wildflower Planting Day, 865 Bill Jones Industrial Drive in Springfield. You can go ahead and go to my Facebook page for more information on that. Then, of course, the next right there, we got pictures of Murph's Country Music Barn and all the fun stuff there. That is this Saturday night. Oh, so much. Oh, goodness. And then there's some videos of the Lights Chapel boys from Lights Chapel in Greenbrier. Oh, and then if you scroll down to the next one, there's a little video I took from the Bluegrass Festival last Saturday. So as you can see, we had a great time, met a lot of great people. So, that's what's so fun about these and getting out. It's just really important to get out. I was thinking about the other day. Last night, I was at the Spanish class, and I've met so many people, so many wonderful people there in my Spanish class. And I started remembering, Christine Apple, I met you in the Spanish class like 3 years ago, and now she's a great friend and involved with so much. And I just can't tell you, if you are at home, if you don't have enough friends, it's because you're in your house too much. I'm just going to tell you that much right now. Because once you get out and among the people, how can you not just fall in love with so many of these people? They're so fabulous. Oh, so Ken Gamble had posted that they just went over the 13,000th medal that has been presented or mailed out. Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. So he said, now the goal for this year is to give out 14,000 Org Chart medals to our Vietnam vets. Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. So anyways, there's lots of stuff on my Facebook page, but you know what? There's plenty of other places to get all the community event info. For instance, Smoky Barn does a great job of listing stuff on his website. So, or Facebook. Well, actually also on the website as well, but I tend to go on Facebook a lot. So, scroll through these things, get them on your calendar early because, again, it's just the value in doing these things, going out, and also getting the electronics out of your hand and out of your kids' hands, just leave those electronics because you could get sucked into them so easily. And, just look at yourself and think like, okay, how much time am I on social media or on a video game compared to with real people in real life? And you need to sometimes just stop and just realize and monitor your family too. And if you have kids, you really need to monitor screen time because you want them to be influenced, what they say, garbage in, garbage out. A lot of video games have a lot of garbage in them. I'm just going to tell you that. Not all of them do. Some of them are perfectly fine, but you need to be watching which ones they're doing because a lot of stuff gets slipped into them, and you might not even be able to tell that just by looking. So there's a lot of things that, a lot of ways they can get into issues there. So make sure you're monitoring phones, computers, video games, and screen time for you and your family, and take care of them. We have to guard our hearts. And one of the best ways is getting out in the community and going to these just good family fun events. And that's why I do push that, and that's why I go out. Matter of fact, I don't have a TV. I haven't had a TV for probably about 7 years. I love that because I love going out and having my own adventures with my own real people that I can see and talk to. So that's just what I need to do. But I'm not saying everybody needs to throw out your TV. I'm just saying is that for me, that's how I get out and about so much. And I love it. There's so many wonderful people in this community. I've never met such a great group of people in my life. And I'm so thankful. I'm thankful to Chris and Debbie Orndorff and Terry Shows. So many of them that got me plugged in as soon as I got here in town. And they just said, well, hey, why don't you come to this? Why don't you come to that? And so you can be that person now because there's a lot of new people coming to town. Ask them, hey, have you found a home church yet? Or, hey, would you like to come to church? I will pick you up at 10:30 or whatever. That's the thing is when you invite people, also invite to pick them up or just say, hey, you know what? I'm going right by your house. And so I would love to drive you your first time there, whatever. It just, it makes it so much easier for them because, otherwise they'll listen to the enemy saying, no, stay at home. You don't want to go there. You don't need to go to church. You can just watch church on the computer, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to go assemble and go be with other like-minded people and just lock arms. And there's nothing like a church family. If you don't have a church family yet, oh, by all means, I feel so bad for you. Please, please, please find a church family. And especially when you go through hard times, because we will go through hard times. It says in the Bible we'll go through hard times. But if you have, of course, first and foremost, you need to have the Lord. But then to have your family, your church family next to you for all those times, that is just priceless. And if you have never had that, you don't know what I'm talking about. I please, and there's so many great churches, there really are. And that reminds me of one last thing I wanted to advertise. Centurion. Okay, so Miss Bernie, I think yesterday at the hair salon, ran into a man from First Baptist Church of Bethlehem in Clarksville. Excuse me. And he told her about, it's on my phone. Okay, I just have enough time for this. Whew, almost forgot. He told her about this fabulous production that they are doing over there. And so she got to talking with him, and she said, I really want to get this on the radio. So I am going to tell you right now what that is. Okay, great. Yes, the Centurion. This is going to be May 3rd to the 5th. So the production on May 3rd is at 6:30 p.m. On May 4th at 6:30 p.m. and May 5th it's 6 p.m. So again, this is over at the First Baptist Church of Bethlehem in Clarksville. And I guess this is a fabulous production. It's based upon Matthew 8:5-13. So you can look up that, since I don't have time to read all that to you. But the Centurion, they said that they did it last year and it was just amazing. And so they had to open up more times for that. So, if you're looking for a production to go to, there you go. It's absolutely free and a wonderful church event. Okay, I was hoping to see, I did text the city of Springfield to ask them if they were doing something, and they said, thanks for reaching out. The Robertson County YMCA typically organizes this. So I guess Robertson County YMCA, maybe we can find out if they're doing something for National Day of Prayer. Otherwise, you know what, people, let's, who wants to get with me and definitely do something big like White House is doing? I think we should do something in Springfield, since we're the county seat for National Day of Prayer. So if you're interested in doing that with me, please reach out. Again, my email is retroleemarie@gmail.com. And also my cards are over at Nancy's over at Crossroads Christian Bookstore. And I would love for you to add me on Facebook, message me, put things in the comments, questions. If you have health concerns or questions, by all means, send them over, because Wild Doc reads all those questions and addresses them. So please, we hope that you will become a part of that family as well. All right, I have just enough time for the prayer. I'm a little bit coffee today because I've been working outside a lot. But that's okay, because everything's looking beautiful now. All right, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, you are so good, and we are so thankful. Oh, thank you for today. Thank you for May. Thank you for all of our military and for Military Appreciation Month. May everybody find it in their heart to do something special for all of our former and current military. Oh, Heavenly Father, have your hands upon us. Direct our steps. May everything we do and say glorify you. We love you. We praise you. We need you. Oh, Heavenly Father, thank you so much. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. All right, y'all, have a great week. Have a great month. This is such a good time to make some new goals. And so, like I said, if you see me eating an ice cream cone at the Friday night market, you have permission to slap it out of my hands, okay? Because I'm going to do my darndest to go fruits, veggies, and meat, all right, as best I can for the next 3 weeks, all right? So it's kind of like a dunking booth, right? If you see me eating anything that's white, because that's usually like flour, right? Sugar or flour. If you see me eating anything like that in person, you have the permission to slap it out of my hand, just like a dunking booth, all right? Because I need accountability. I want accountability. And I'd love to also have you join in with this, because our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, and we want to honor that and honor God with everything we do and say. So make it a great day. Think on good and pure thoughts. I love you all. Thanks for joining me and putting up with me for the entire hour. And thank you for Miss Linda for keeping me on schedule with everything. I love you all. God bless. Make it a great day. You've been listening to 1100 WSGI.